As the first half rolls on, City create half chances, but United's defensive shape holds firm. Every tackle is cheered like a goal. Every interception fuels belief. The first half ends goalless, but the story is clearly building. This isn't a quiet derby, it's a storm waiting to break. Then comes the second half, and the pace shifts. United begin to press higher, forcing mistakes, turning defence into attack. At 65 minutes, the breakthrough finally arrives. The video slows slightly as the move develops. Quick transition, sharp pass, and then Bryan Mbeumo steps into the spotlight. Calm, confident, one decisive finish, and the ball is in the back of the net. Old Trafford erupts, 1-0 to Manchester United. City are stunned, but they respond the only way they know how, by pushing forward. The match opens up end to end, the kind of chaos only a derby can produce. United smell blood. And then, at 76 minutes, comes the moment that seals the night. The highlight rewinds just enough to let you savor it. Patrick Dorgu makes a perfectly timed run, meets the ball with absolute conviction, and fires it home. 2-0. The stadium explodes again. United aren't just winning, they're dominating the biggest rivals in England. The final minutes are pure emotion. United defend with pride, City chase shadows, and the clock ticks down to a famous victory. When the final whistle blows, the story is complete. Tactical discipline, clinical finishing, and a statement performance from Manchester United. You pause the video, still buzzing from what you've just watched. If you enjoyed this breakdown of today's Manchester derby, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know. Was this United's most convincing performance of the season? Chelsea, stunned but not shaken, began to respond. Their tempo increased, the passing sharper, and the crowd roared them forward. Yet Arsenal's structure held firm until half-time, absorbing pressure and striking with control. The second half exploded into life almost immediately. On 49 minutes, Victor Gyökeres showed exactly why he's so feared. Strong hold-up play, a quick turn, and a ruthless finish into the corner. 2-0 Arsenal, and suddenly Chelsea were chasing shadows. But this was far from over. Chelsea found a lifeline on 57 minutes through Alejandro Garnacho, who danced past his marker and fired low beyond the keeper. The stadium erupted, momentum swung, Arsenal wobbled. Chelsea pushed higher, sensing blood, and the game turned into a midfield battle of nerves and precision. Then came the tactical masterstroke. On 71 minutes, Martin Zubimendi stepped up from deep, timing his run perfectly to unleash a thunderous strike from outside the box. The net rippled. Arsenal were back in control at 3-1, silencing the home crowd once more. Chelsea, though, refused to bow out quietly. With desperation fueling their attacks, Garnacho struck again on 83 minutes, showing composure beyond his years to make it 3-2. The final minutes were pure drama, last-ditch tackles, nervy clearances, and Arsenal fans holding their breath. When the final whistle blew, Arsenal stood tall. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Clinical finishing, midfield intelligence, and defensive resilience under pressure. Chelsea showed heart and flashes of brilliance, but Arsenal's efficiency made the difference on the night. If you enjoyed this extended match analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Who was your man of the match, and can Arsenal go?
From the opening whistle, City controlled the rhythm, moving the ball with confidence and patience. United, though, were sharp on the counter, pressing when it mattered and reminding everyone that derbies ignore form and logic. The breakthrough came in the 28th minute. A slick City move split United's defence, and the finish was calm and clinical. The stadium erupted, City 1-0 up, momentum clearly on their side. But United responded like a team that refuses to fade quietly. At the 44th minute, just before half-time, they struck back. A fast transition, a moment of hesitation at the back, and suddenly the ball was in the net. 1-1 at the break, and the derby was officially alive. Watching it, you could feel that second half was going to be chaos. City came out flying after half-time, and it showed immediately. In the 53rd minute, their pressure paid off again. A well-worked attack, precise movement, and another goal, 2-1 City. United looked rattled, but not beaten. They dug deep, tightened their shape, and waited for their chance. That chance came in the 69th minute. United punished City with a sharp attacking move, restoring parity at 2-2. At that point, the match felt perfectly balanced. Both teams were trading blows, and every tackle, every pass felt decisive. Then came the moment that defined the derby. In the 78th minute, City found the winner. A burst of energy, a decisive pass, and a composed finish under pressure. 3-2. The Etihad exploded again, and you could sense that was the final twist in the story. United pushed hard in the closing minutes, throwing bodies forward, but City managed the game intelligently, slowing the tempo and closing spaces. When the final whistle blew, it was relief and celebration for City, heartbreak for United, and pure entertainment for everyone watching. If you enjoyed reliving this Manchester derby with me, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts below. Who stood out for you today?
City controlled possession, patiently building from the back, probing for space. But Bodo Glimt came with a clear plan. Press high, transition fast, and punish every mistake. That plan paid off early. In the 22nd minute, Kasper Høegh shocked the stadium with a clinical finish after a rapid counter-attack. City barely had time to regroup when just 2 minutes later in the 24th, Høegh struck again, this time pouncing on a defensive lapse to make it 0-2. Silence fell over the home crowd. Manchester City tried to respond with composure rather than panic. Their midfield began to stretch the game, pulling Bodo Glimt wider and forcing them deeper. Despite waves of pressure, the Norwegian side defended bravely, blocking shots and breaking City's rhythm. The first half ended with City frustrated and Bodo Glimt confident, knowing history was within reach. The second half brought urgency from the hosts. City pressed higher, moved the ball quicker, and finally found a breakthrough. In the 58th minute, Jens Petter Hauge delivered the decisive blow for Bodo Glimt, finishing a swift attacking move that stunned everyone. 0-3. It was ruthless, efficient, and symbolic of their fearless approach. Just 2 minutes later, City finally responded. Rayan Cherki scored in the 60th minute, injecting life into the stadium and hope into the City bench. The home side pushed forward relentlessly, throwing numbers into attack. But Bodo Glimt stayed disciplined, compact, and fearless until the final whistle. When the match ended, Manchester City 1-3 Bodo Glimt. It wasn't just an upset, it was a reminder that in the Champions League, organisation, belief and execution can overcome reputation. Bodo Glimt leave Manchester with one of the biggest wins in their European history, while City are left searching for answers. If you enjoyed this match analysis and highlights, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment your thoughts below. What went wrong for Manchester City, and how far can Bodo Glimt go this season?